Okay guys, I had to show you this. Homemade Philly cheesesteak pizza. Bubbling hot. So delicious looking. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Look at that. So guys, what did you think of that pre-video? Wasn't it beautiful? Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I guess you already know what I'm having. So, homemade Philly cheesesteak pizza. And I am so hot right now. It is so warm outside. I had to run my oven and my stove to cook all these goodies, but anything for you guys. No, I'm just teasing, I wanted it too. I know you saw it already, but I cut me some slices and put it on here. About ready to slide off right now. Let me see if I can get one. It's still not. Look at that. What do you guys think? You want a bite? There you go. I can't wait to taste it, to be honest with you. It smells so good. Even my husband, he's getting ready for work. He doesn't want Philly cheese the way I make it. He'll get a Philly cheesesteak sub, like from Subway or something like that, but I make this spicy, and I tell him I can make it not so spicy for him, but I guess he doesn't trust me. But because he says, man, that pizza looks good, but he doesn't like cheese really. So I said, look, I can make you one without cheese, or I can make you one with very little cheese. But I don't know. He's a brat. So let's take a bite. I haven't tasted it yet. Mmm. So good. Have my old shirt on because it looked kind of messy, and I figured, well, you know me, I spill stuff all the time. So, oh, that is so good. That is so delicious. Mmm. Maybe there won't be much talking. I made pretty thin crust. Sometimes I make it thicker, sometimes thinner. But today I wanted a thin one. So it's fairly thin. I don't know if you could tell, but it's very thin. I put it on a pan, pizza pan. So oh my cup. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I made this so you know. The crust was not from scratch, but I just bought a packet. So I let the crust rise, and then I cut you can cut your peppers and onions whatever way you want to. You do long strips or chunks. I did chunks this time. You know, no ream or rising, or no special way, just chunked them up. I love peppers and onions, so I always do extra peppers and onions. And I got a pack of steakums, which is beef. And I broke them up, but I didn't break them up too small, but once they start cooking, if you use steakums, you know they break up really small. So I did that, and I cooked the meat in the frying pan, and then I added some seasoning to it, and then I had taken the peppers and onions out of the pan. So I cooked the meat, and then once the meat was cooked and I added seasoning to the meat, I added the peppers and the onions and added a little bit more seasoning. And that's what you got. So good. Oh my. So, tell me guys what you think about it. I think it looked beautiful in that picture. It's not as pretty now. That has cooled down a little bit. But when I first took the video, it was nice and hot, and I don't know if it was bubbling or not, but it was super hot. I just pulled it out of the oven. It's still warm now. And before I put seasoning in the meat, I took some of the meat out. I got Nikki some dry food, and I put some of the meat in with her dry food, since it's pretty lean, and then mixed it in there, and she ate it right up. As a matter of fact, she ate it so fast, and she was starting to choke on it. I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to give this dog the Heimlich. She gobbled it down so fast. Would I give her mouth to mouth? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. She's my baby girl. Oh, I know my husband would. He'd be right there saving her life. That dog is so spoiled. My gosh. This is so good. I cannot tell you how good it is. I'm still so hot. And I definitely got to get a haircut. I keep saying that, but I just don't go do it. I'm trying to keep it long. But still needs to be trimmed up and, you know, layered again. And it's just every time I wash it, whatever, if I don't, when I'm at work or if I go out in public or do my videos, my hair's down, but at home, I pull my hair back and have a ponytail. So, I don't do videos with it because I don't really look, well, you know, I don't like to have my hair pulled back in like a video or a picture or anything. Maybe when I was younger, and when I was younger I did a lot. My mom would always give us usually, you know, one on each side, more than just one big one in the back. Work has just been horrendous. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown in that place. I kid you not. And I'm not the only one. Everybody there is just, it's just so hard. It's not enough help, and they want everybody to do like 3 people's work, and it just can't happen. It just cannot happen. So, well, I'm getting full. I'm gonna try to have one more, but it's pretty filling. I'm gonna tell you what, this is delicious. But I do regret having my oven on because I'm hot. So. And Nikki is too. She's laying as close to where she can get air as possible. Sometimes she hogs a lot of it. When she's really, really hot, and this is the honest to goodness truth. I could say, man, I am so hot. I am so hot. My husband's like, I'm not turning down the AC. Because he has the app for the power. I don't know if all companies do it, but the company that we're with, you can get an app and you can see every day your usage of power. And he's got this big kick on keeping it under a certain number. So, I mean, it's not burning hot in here, but I really think possibly, I'm going through menopause because I've been having hot flashes. But I don't know because I haven't had it confirmed by the doctor. And you guys know years and years ago I had hysterectomy, so, but I think I am because it seems like it. So, but I can be hot and he don't care. But if his little girl's hot, he'll jump right up and turn the AC down and tell her AC's on so she go lay by it so she gets nice and cool. As for me, that is the cat. And she has a water bowl, and we have it on a mat, like a rubber animal mat that you lay there if something spills. It has it's flat, and then it comes up on the sides a little bit. So if it spills, it stays in there. And instead of just drinking, she has to scratch the mat before she drinks. She scratches everything, and I don't know why. She's always done that, always. So. Even the litter box. She won't scratch in the litter box, but as soon as she gets out, she scratches the floor, she scratches the wall. She's a little crazy. But so is this whole family, so she fits right in. I don't know. I've been honestly thinking, not this year because of everything that's been going on, but honestly thinking next year. It would be nice if a bunch of us could get together, maybe in Orlando or something like that. Or something, do something in I don't know. I was just thinking it'd be kind of neat if a whole bunch of us could get together. I hear either a big plane or a helicopter. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Pretty loud. You guys can make this. Make it so good. And it's very, very filling. This is going to be my last piece. I can't eat any more after this. But whatever's left over, we'll heat up later or tomorrow or wherever, I don't mind leftovers. What do you guys think about leftovers? Because I certainly don't mind leftovers. There's certain things that I could definitely eat the next day. I've never had I've never made Philly cheesesteak pizza before, but I can't eat pizza the next day. And I love lasagna the next day. And I can eat spaghetti the next day. There's just some things I can eat the next day. My husband, he is not a leftover person. He does not want to eat leftovers. He doesn't think that it tastes better the next day, so he doesn't like leftovers. But my sons, they could eat some leftovers too, but I can't tell. It just looks, I think it's just the lighting in the other room. It just looks weird. So, but my sons, they could eat some leftovers. Not so much. I mean, I don't like everything left over, that's for sure, but certain things I could eat left over. I just cannot believe that. So when we had this winter, we've had a few cold nights. It was cold, but not, actually a couple, I think one night was very cold. It was freezing, I believe, and maybe 2 nights for one night, but other than that, most of the time it was not that cold. I could have been without heat. My husband, he can't. He don't like the cold so much. But mine is more, I don't like the artificial heat at all, so it bothers me a lot. It dries me up and it bothers me. But I definitely couldn't live without air conditioning. I would be really cranky, that's for sure. Couldn't sleep. I don't know how people that live here in Florida can be without air conditioning. I do not understand how they could do that, to be honest with you. I know some people have to, and you know, and who knows, maybe one day I'd have to. And I actually, when I was younger, we didn't have AC. We couldn't afford it. We had AC, but we couldn't afford to run it. And I can remember, I was really young then. I think it was when I was about 16 or 15, and it was just starting fresh, and we didn't have the money, and went out. And I remember there's nights and nights I could not sleep. I'd have the fan right in front of me, and I'd get up every once in a while and throw cold water on me and go back and lay down and hope that I'd fall asleep. It was miserable. It was truly miserable. And then when things settled down, we were able to put it on, but it never really cooled down the place that much. But that one place, it was a 2-story place, so it just never, I don't know, it just never seemed to cool down as much. But I'm sure my husband worked 2 or 3 jobs to make sure his little girl had AC, because she definitely needs it more than I do. She is hot so quick, and she waits for the, sometimes you don't even have to tell her the AC's on when she's hot. She's right there waiting for it to click on so she can get it, you know. We usually set it at a certain temperature through the day, and then at night we have it at a certain temperature, so what seems comfortable for us. But I noticed lately it's been extra hot for me, which usually it never was, so I really think that I'm just, you know, getting those hot flashes. So I'm getting old, people, but yeah. But that was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you get to make that. And leave your comments down in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We are such a wonderful family. We love each other so much in our super fam, so please come and join us and be with us. I hope everybody has a wonderful day or wonderful evening, depending on where they are, and I love you guys very much. Bye-bye.